Hello everyone, this is the Hunter DD33, and today I'm going to be showing you the Reindeer Drive. Now, the way I thought of this is because instead of trying to hunt the whole entire map just to try and find one big reindeer, I thought there's got to be a better way to try and find big reindeer more consistent. And so I found the Reindeer Drive. Alright, so the way it works is you have 7 or 8 guys line up on the northwest end, and you basically push everything all the way through the pond in the middle there, past my bear bait, and kind of end up on the east end, all the way down to these 3 ponds, all the way on the right side. So that's what we're going to do, and now we're going to start off the drive. So another good thing about this would be if you had a bear bait here, the same place I do, and you had bear bait in it, you could potentially have a bunch of bears in the drive as well. We do this drive and we always have bears in it, but I would imagine if you have bait in it, there's definitely going to be bears, because I don't have any bait in my barrel right now at the moment. But this is mostly for a Reindeer Drive. Also, when you're doing this drive, it's very difficult to try and type and shoot an animal when they jump up while you're typing. This happens to me quite a bit. An animal will jump up maybe like 60-70 meters away, and I'm mid-typing from someone, and by the time I pull up the gun, he's gone. So you'll have that happen too sometimes. Also, when you're doing a drive and these ptarmigans are in the area, I would recommend either restarting or try and get out of the ptarmigans, because they're definitely going to lag your computer down so bad. Even if you have a really good computer, it's just not going to matter. Alright, so now we're getting towards the end, and it's always important to make sure that everybody's in a straight line. And you can see we're pretty lined up here, so everything should be going in the drive, so everything's going pretty smooth so far. And we just kicked up a big bull moose. There he is running out there. Let's try and take a shot on him. Hit right behind him. Oh, just drilled him. Okay, he's definitely hit pretty hard, and that's a 180 plus bull moose. That's a monster. He's about to go down, and boom, Wiggles just drills him. So this bull actually got hit 2 times, and he wasn't going far. Alright, so you can see the lung blood right here. He was definitely hit pretty good. I mean, they can still run quite a ways with one lung, but you can see he definitely has a pretty good rack on him. So let's take a look at him and see what he scores. Yep, we both hit him through the lung, and he scores 171.4. So definitely a pretty solid bull moose. And it's kind of funny because Wiggles actually shot him after me, but I'm still happy because he actually helped bring this moose down. And a lot of times if you hit a big animal like this, then they run off in a different direction, and it kind of throws you off of the drive, and then you have to try and catch back up with everyone else. So I'm glad that he actually did shoot this moose too, and that's a pretty cool moose. So this is actually not the first time we tried this drive. We've actually done it 2 or 3 times, and almost every time is pretty successful. The only problem is I'm always in the wrong spot, and for me to put up a good drive video, I want to make sure I have something decent to actually see. So actually one time we did a drive and there was a 620 bull reindeer that got shot. And another time we did a drive and there was a 580 that got shot. But I just wasn't even close to where the area was. So that's why we're going to try it one more time, and hopefully I'm in a good spot this time and we might see some good bulls. Alright, so we got everything drove down to this point, and you can see the 3 lakes are just down below us here. But the only problem is we don't have any big bull reindeer anywhere near us. There's a cow right here running circles, and we definitely put a pretty good hit on her. There's also a bull moose running down there, and there's quite a few bulls. There's probably 2 or 3 different bull moose down here, and 3 or 4 cows, reindeer. But the problem is there's no big reindeer to actually shoot at. So let's just take a couple of shots at whatever we can see, and then we'll try it again. As you can see, these moose do not go down that easy, and we definitely hit them 2 or 3 times, but the 308 carbon, I mean, it's a pretty strong gun, but it's definitely not like the 9.3. The 9.3 will drop that thing. And we just hit this female caribou over here, and there's a pretty cool crossfox running right there. I wanted to take a shot on him so bad, but at the same time I didn't want to DQ him, because then we can't really put him in our trophy lodge. Alright, so this drive obviously wasn't that successful. We did get a couple of animals, but just to the right of me, someone just shot a pretty big bull reindeer right over here. So let's go take a look. I think it was actually Proud Hunter. Yep, it was Proud Hunter. And take a look at that thing. Look at the rack on it. That definitely looks like a monster. Now, I thought he was 550 plus, but he does have a ton of deductions. So anyways, Proud Hunter's going to pick him up and see what he scores. So he's going to pick him up, and he scores 464.5. So he's definitely a good bull, but he had a ton of deductions. And without the deductions, I think he would have scored probably like 530s or something like that. So it's still an awesome bull. Let's go head over and take a look at Proud Hunter's bull that he just shot. Alright, there he is. Pretty cool looking. He definitely has some really good tops on him. So I'm surprised he didn't score that much. But he's in a ton of grass here and you can't really see him that good. So unfortunately the trophy shot probably won't come out that good. But congratulations, Proud Hunter. You got an awesome bull. Alright, well that drive went pretty good. So let's try and do it one more time and see if we can't get some bulls this time. Actually, I can see a bear coming right at us. And here he comes, right here. And he just got smoked. So that was pretty funny because he just came kind of trotting right at us. And there goes a reindeer off there in the distance. You can see him running around. Probably can't hit it, but can't get it if you don't take a shot. So we'll take a couple of shots. Now let's go over here and pick up this bear. Alright, here she is. And she scores 19.3, so just a small grizzly. But she wasn't in the drive, so we'll take her and continue on the drive. And we just kicked up a roebuck. He's coming right at us right now. And this is probably the worst shooting I've ever done. But sometimes you miss. So here he comes, coming right at us. We got the 308 carbon. The problem is the scope's a little bit zoomed in too much. Well, the problem is I just can't hit him. And he runs all the way past, and he actually doesn't even get touched. Yeah. So let's continue on the drive. Alright, so we just kicked up a moose. I'm not sure if it was a bull or a cow, but it's somewhere in the brush over there. A lot of times you can't really see what you're shooting at. You can just see it's an animal and what kind of animal it is. You can't really tell if it's a bull or a cow or what it is until it actually does come out in the open. And here's a female. So I'm not sure if she was glitched out, but she started running and we just dropped her. Now normally I wouldn't take a shot like that, but either way I needed to take a shot to spook the animals into the drive. So we just took a shot and dropped the moose actually. I think we made a brain shot on him. So here's the female we shot. Just a small female. And here's the bull moose that we just shot. So let's pick him up. Or where is he? Oh, here he is over here. And it looks like we hit him, yep, right in the brain. And he scores 150, so pretty solid bull moose. But not quite worth taking the time to take a trophy shot and get out of the line. Alright, so we're going to continue on the drive. And we actually just spotted a young bull. A young bull caribou right over there. And so we're going to take him out with a 308 carbon. Alright, he's down. Now a lot of times if you shoot an animal like that in the drive, there's usually someone next to it that's going to be in that line of track. And so you just mark it and you can tell them, you know, to pick it up on the way. And a lot of times they'll listen. And then you continue on with the drive and everybody's still in line. Nobody loses their place, so that works out pretty nice. And you always want to be checking to make sure that there's some tracks. If you pick up a pretty good sized bull track and you see it's fresh in the drive, that's always a good thing. And you want to tell everybody else, that way they can know to be ready that a big bull reindeer might jump up. Alright, so we're finally getting everything pushed down all the way down to these 3 lakes here. And something tells me this is going to be a good drive. I picked up 3 pretty heavy bull tracks headed in this direction, pretty fresh. So we got Wiggles on the left side of me here. He's going to push everything back in. And I believe we have Dilla Killer on the right of us, so he'll keep everything in too. And we're lagging pretty hard, and there is a big bull. Big bull. Look at all the bulls. That's the one we want right there. And I think we just hit him pretty hard. But with a 308 carbon, if you don't hit them perfect, they're not going to go down right away. So we're going to switch out to a stronger gun and try and get a little bit closer and see if we can't put another one in them. At least more of a solid hit with a bigger caliber gun. There's actually a pretty big bull moose right there too. We should probably take him out. Looks like we let him just a little bit too much. But let's try and find that big bull reindeer. There he is running right there. So I think we might have hit him on that shot. But that shot right there just puts him right down. Perfect shot. Alright, let's take out this bull moose now. And all the other bulls too. This other bull right here is a pretty good one. He's definitely like a 170 plus. but we need to reload our gun. And there he is right there. Another bull. Let's take him out. That definitely was a pretty solid hit, and he shouldn't go too far with that hit. And there's a fox running there. A couple other bulls. There's a cow right there. A female reindeer running right there. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome drive. Definitely. Yeah, it's hard to keep track. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's still animals running around, but I'm just happy we got a big bull finally, and we actually got a shot on him instead of someone else getting him for once. So that's all I really care about. I want to get down here now and go try and pick up this big bull. But first we got to clear ourselves a nice path. Alright, I think it's about that time. Let's go down and go take a look at our Big Bull Reindeer. And here he is. He died right out here in this nice little open spot. Perfect. So we'll get a nice look at him. And he looks pretty awesome. Let's see what he scores. Well, we hit him 3 times. He scores 511.1. So that's definitely an awesome bull reindeer. And yeah, I can't believe we hit him 3 times. So that means basically the 308 carbon, he probably would have ran off a little bit further and someone else could have shot him had we not have pulled out the 9.3 rifle. But we definitely got him, and let's take a pretty cool trophy shot of him. And we might actually get him mounted because he's definitely a solid bull, and he's the first biggest bull we shot in a reindeer drive. So I'm pretty happy with him, and that looks like a pretty cool picture there. But I think someone else wants to be in the picture, so Proud Hunter is going to come in the picture, and then let's take ourselves a nice trophy shot of our first big bull reindeer in a drive. And we took him with the, well, we actually shot him with 2 guns. I'm not sure. We're actually going to check on that. I think we hit him once with the 308 and 2 times. Actually, maybe we hit him 2 times with the 308 and once with the 9.3 rifle. Alright, well, that looks like a pretty cool trophy shot. It's definitely going to work. And yeah, I think we might get him mounted. And we can go hang him up in our new trophy lodge. So now we're going to go head over and pick up the big bull moose that we shot. Actually, I think someone's already over there. So let's go head over there and take a look. Yep, here he is right here. Miggers has him, and he scores 182.6. But then I realized that this is actually my bull. But at least he's taking a cool trophy shot, and we can get a look at it. So here's all the animals that we shot. There's a female reindeer there, a bull reindeer there, and here's our 182.6 bull moose. So that's definitely an awesome bull. And to be able to get both these big bulls in one drive, that was pretty cool. And this female is still glitched out, so we're trying to take her out, but unfortunately she won't go down. But let's see how many kills we actually did get during this drive. And if you look right here, you can see we got 13 total kills in one drive. Alright guys, well let's go head over to the trophy lodge and go take a look at our mounter bull reindeer. Alright guys, so we actually did go ahead and get that bull mounted. And here he is right here. We put him up in our other trophy lodge that we have our kangaroo and our 198 roe deer and our feral goat. I think that's all we have in here now. But yeah, so we have him right here right now. And this is our first big bull reindeer that we shot in a drive. So that was pretty awesome. We hit him with a 9.3. We shot him actually 3 times and we hit him all 3 times pretty much. So he definitely was hurting pretty bad. And yeah, he looks pretty awesome here. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.